It looks like it might be a tight fit in here. Maybe if a couple people want to stay posted outside. I don't know if we should just go inside. Yeah, Moon says, may we accompany. She said, please sit, but I don't think that was to us. Let's see if she's going to let us in. We'll guard the door, Marshall, says Eisenborn. All are welcome, she says. Okay, anyone who wants to go inside can. If we could have 2 volunteers for the front door, that'd be great, but if you'd rather come inside, you're more than welcome to. It's kind of crammed in here, so just keep that in mind. I'm gonna check the back door. She says, this is Grand Marshal Voidlock of the BloodBrothers. She says it's a bit tight, but we can be cozy. Eisenborn posts up by the door. Moon says, I'm so happy right now. This is my cousin, Renly's place. Gwendolyn says, these are knights of the BloodBrothers. They are very close friends of mine, Emergent. And a very close friend of mine, Emergent. Bless this home. Spirits of grace. Great to meet you, Grand Marshal. Hello, Miriela. Miriela, great to meet you as well. I hear so much about you. Noonie takes post up on roof. I said, don't mind the guard. They know what they're doing. Guard's roof back door. Miriela says, I don't think you remember much. No, Mary, I was attacked. Your shoes, my lady. Moon has her shoes. Miriela says, smiles at Grand Marshal. Oh, thanks. They took me, the Inquisitors. Forgot about them in all the excitement. I said, some have been put to trial, but there are many more where they came from. They burned our home, Miri. That's right. That was Elder Grove Village. It was burned to the ground, and she was taken. Gwendolyn says, I don't remember a lot of things. Moon looks down at the floor in empathy and frowns. Miriela says, you, Gwenny. Should I say Princess Gwendolyn? Well, you're a princess. Gwendolyn says, that's not true, Mary. I had a long conversation with her that even people here may not be aware of about her potentially being a princess. That she may have like an estranged father who is a king of somewhere or was a king of somewhere, that she may actually have a royal bloodline. We're not too sure. She rejects it, and I told her that not all royalty can be a bad thing if you are right by your people, and that's why the upcoming event tomorrow with King Elric, king-to-be Elric, may not be a bad thing. I want to go and see what type of person he is. If he is a tyrant, if he's not, I'm not going to just label someone without the facts, but she potentially could be a princess. Who knows? She says, I don't remember a lot of things. Gwendolyn's refuting here that she is a princess. She says, that's not true, Mary. She says, your debt, he is, face falls, was king. Adame Amiri. Adame Amiri. Her last name's Amiri. Their last name's Amiri. I think they have the same last name. Gwendolyn says, was? He fell in love with me, or he fell in love with Ma, Elara, and they had you. This makes me your half-sister. That is true. Her mother's name was Elara. She is thought to maybe be the Lonely Shade, although we can't really confirm nor deny that. We don't have enough evidence. We have not seen Lonely Shade since the last time we've talked about Lonely Shade, pretty much. The last time we have told you guys that we've seen Lonely Shade. But Lonely Shade, for those of you who don't know, is a ghost a spirit, if you will, that has been coming through town and talking about murder and blood and dropping bones and things on the ground behind her as she goes through, taking the same path, saying the same things. It's very intriguing, to say the least. King Adame. Yes, Alara. My father was. That can't be true, Miri. Miriela says he was murdered by them Inquisition blokes for being a druid. For those of you who don't know, we're going to be coming up with some interesting druidic natural RP magic and also some RP to go along with a religion system. It's going to be found over on our compendium at wiki.cheekybugger.net. So she's saying that their father... I need to write this down. Where's the name? King Adame. Gwenny, you're a natural mage. You're a nature mage. Gwendolyn goes, nature mage? I think, hey, we were onto it, Moon. We were all onto it there. We had it pinned. I knew something was going on there. That's why she was able to control, not really control, but that's why the wolves in the wilds came to her aid when the Inquisition was trying to, well, kill her by the big tree. So she's a nature mage. Let's make sure we make note of all this, guys, because I have a lot that I will probably forget. She is a nature mage. Am I the last of my kind, she says? Oh, like the ladies of the forest. What else? Do we know exactly what it said on that stone about the ladies of the forest? Do we know the whole verse there? Miriela says they killed everyone. All them folks are dead. They burned Eldergrove, which we did know that because of the memory tonic. So the memory tonic did help her. Good thing I have it on the compendium of how we actually performed that, because she was spot on after she started to remember stuff. Miriela says, good folks. They killed our mother. They burnt it? She knew that... She should have known it was burnt, I would think. Miriela says, oh, it's Miriela asking that. They burnt it? Yes, they did burn it. Gwendolyn says, you didn't know that? They burned the kingdom? I had hoped they hadn't gotten that far. Moon looks over quickly at Void, then back at the ladies. They burned down the kingdom. So we do have royalty on our hands here. It would seem that there may not be any survivors if they burn down the whole kingdom. Her father, King Adame, a druid, killed by Inquisition, and their entire village of Eldergrove burned, and the whole kingdom razed by the Inquisition. Gwendolyn here seems as a nature mage. Gwendolyn says no one is left? Miriela says, as far as I know, you're the last true blood heir. Gwydion quietly speaks an incantation. And his body goes into a daze. Miriela says, those bastards are evil. Voodoo Actual says in chat, I knew it. What did you know? What part did you peg? Let me know what part you pegged, Voodoo. About druids, you're saying? Or about the princess part? What part did you know? Gwendolyn says, Grand Marshal Voidlock has already taken care of 2 of them. Indeed we did. You guys did not really get to see it on stream, I don't think. Did you? I can't remember if that part was streamed or if it was just recorded. We actually cut off the heads. And they RP died of 2 Inquisition assassins that were in town. That was offline? Okay, so yeah, you guys have not seen that yet. It's going to be really cool for you guys to watch these episodes, these curated actual videos, not streams after the fact, because you'll be able to piece it all together and see the story beginning to end. I'm going to watch it even, because this is a very deep, very rich story here. And reminder, I don't know who this is. Could it be someone's alt? Sure, could be. Could it be a viewer who's watching right now? Sure, could be. I have no idea. This story is news to us. It's news to me. No one here in in my immediate group that I know of knows anything about this. So this is RP that's unfolding, emergent gameplay before your eyes here. She says those evil bastards. Grand Marshal Voidlock has taken care of 2 of them already. I was lucky I ran off when I turned 16, Miriela says. I went to work for the custard miners. That's what she said, the custard miners. There's some miners call coal custard. I don't know what the hell coal custard is, but it's just, is that just mining? I'm not sure. There are more. 2 is nothing. Well, 2 something. Come on, how many have you killed? She's talking shit about me now. They are a plague. Gwendolyn says, how many are they? I'm just going to say thousands. Many, many thousands. I will stack their bodies to the heavens if I have to. Gwendolyn says evil in its purest form. Blinks at the Grand Marshal. Miriela blinks at the Grand Marshal. Cyrus whispers to Noonie, I hear the Lord flirting again. F you, Cyrus. Noonie, push her off the roof into the river. And Mira says, you speak grand words. I speak true words. And Miranda says, it is good then that the BloodBrothers fear no evil. Miriela says, I have friends. Where are these friends? Bring your friends. Let's meet them. Gwydion says, Gwydion snaps to, speaking in a low tone, city to the west. No other person in the woods. Perimeter secure from non-magical threats. Miriela, I have been making some powerful friends, but not as powerful as these here. Gwendolyn says, that is good then. It seems you have worked on this home. Eisenborn says, all is quiet out here so far. Miriela turns and stares into the coals. I do not know. Gwendolyn says, there was a gate watch warden that found clothes with a note that all that said was G. Miriela says, they are not looking here. Eisenborn, clear, Grand Marshal. Gwydion, it is silent. Miriela says, ah, you got them? I had such little time. Oh, so those were left for her. Okay, they were left for her by Miriela. Gwendolyn says, yes, I received them, but wanted to leave you something. Oh, Miriela says, I had such little time, but I wanted to leave you something. Tor says, 4 boars across the water, all clear now. He went and murdered the boars. Bring the bacon home, we can cook it up. Eisenborn says, whispers, neat trick you have there, Gwydion. Oh, for his out-of-body experience there. That's pretty damn cool. I like that. That's a good idea. I like how we're all coming into our own and our little stories and our own little backstories. We got to get this stuff written into our backstories, get it over on the compendium. We'll write stuff about this for the Hollow Aegis as well. Gwydion whispers to Eisenborn, thank you, but it's not without its risks. Gwendolyn says, why were you running from your life? That's a good question. Gwendolyn says, I just cannot believe this is really you. Am I dreaming right now? I'm not dreaming right now, am I? Miriela says, I do not want to be anywhere near them Inquisition monsters. I said, I assure you this is not a dream. However, I do have tonic that can produce those. Gwendolyn says, the BloodBrothers will eradicate them. I said, you have my word. We will not rest till they are purged from this land. Miriela eyes the Grand Marshal up and down. She says, what did they do with his body? She's talking about her dad's. Yo, that's messed up. Cyrus whispers back to Noonie, mayhap a sister being protective. Miriela says, you don't understand, Gwenny. Everything is ash. I don't know. I was going to ask her why she was looking at me in some roundabout way, but that moment has passed. I would like to bury him properly. She's crying. I'm not the console you type, so I'm just going to watch her cry. Oh, she's holding her. Okay, she's doing it. Yeah, I'm more of the watch you cry type of person. This is what RP servers are all about, man. This is really, really good stuff here. I'm digging it. I hope you guys are having a fun time viewing this as well as all of the people who are here with us. Hope you guys are having a blast. We are getting a lot of answers to our stories here. She says, this is not what I expected. I heard voices telling me to run to you. Miriela says, oh, Gwenny, it's not me that's in danger, it's you. Because she's the nature mage, because she has this druidic power, that's why she's the one who's in danger. Pulls out 2 foxglove flowers and extends out to each sister. Extends one out to each sister. Oh, it's Moon doing that. Foxglove flowers. Gwendolyn says, I thought you were in a serious trouble, Miri. Moon says, I'm sorry that there is a lot of pain. Miriela says, you have to find your power. Gwendolyn says, I do not have this power, Miri. Here we go. I said, Gwen, you do have this power. It is within you. Are they... I thought they were sniffing the flowers for a second. They're sniffles. I do not know how to control any power. Miriela looks sternly into Gwenny's eyes. You do have it. You have to. And that's when I said, you do have this power. It's within you. Gwendolyn sniffles. Miriela says, thanks, Moon. These are lovely. Gwendolyn says, our parents are dead, Miri. Who's going to teach me? I think there's someone standing right next to you who can. Her name starts with an M and it's not Miriela. Amaranda says, one must be calm and feel safe in order to delve into one's spirit power. Miriela says, I don't know, I'm just a daughter of a carpenter. Moon says quietly, magic always finds a way. Yo, I got chills. I got real chills. This is awesome. I said, Gwen, Lady Moon here, she can help you. We all can help you. This is what we do. And Miranda says, perhaps Gwendolyn needs a spiritual teacher to remind her of her powers. Gwendolyn says, you and Mother had the blonde hair, the green eyes. Did my father have auburn hair? Miriela says, yes. Gwendolyn says, thank you, Grand Marshal, I accept. You cannot remember his face? Gwendolyn says, I've never met him. Did you? Miriela tears up. One should know their father. Gwydion says, Gwydion removes his helm and puts his hand to his face, covering his eyes with a slight groan. Miriela says, I hate them. Eisenborn says, you okay, Gwydion? Talking to Gwydion outside. Sounds like Gwydion's having some issue out there. Not too sure what's going on out there. Gwendolyn says, I knew yours. He was the only father I knew. Gwydion says, I overused my magic. The city I mentioned is silent, empty, devoid of life at this time. Gwendolyn says, he was a good man. Miriela nods. Eisenborn says, that's odd. It shouldn't be empty of people. Miriela says, I was so jealous of you growing up, and Gwendolyn goes, why? Mary goes, I'm sorry for how I treated you. Eisenborn, talking to Gwydion, says, if you need to rest for a moment, I can cover. Gwydion says, yet not a thing stirs within the city, like the rumors I've heard of. A silence spreading across many, once bustling cities. Miriela says, you're so beautiful. Gwen says, I don't remember most of it, Miri. All I remember is even though the teasing and sisterly shenanigans, you were always protective. Noonie whispers to Sa, I must have the highest vantage, hee hee. Eisenborn shivers but keeps alert, eyes forward. Gwydion says, I'll take you up on that. It seems fairly safe, aside from a boar or two. Nothing we can't handle. Miriela says, you BloodBrothers must promise me. So she says, promise you will protect her. Gwendolyn says, I will be safe with the BloodBrothers. There is not a force in the realm that can attest their might. Keep her safe. 'Tis but a scratch, Cyrus says. They're doing some shenanigans up there on the roof, guys. Muriel says, if you're going to help her, I said, we protect all. She is no exception. Whoop, she is not exception. She is no exception. Amarenda says, Gwendolyn speaks the truth. We are formidable. She says, they have saved me on more than one occasion, Emergent as well. Emergent says, 'tis true. Miriela says, you can always find me here, granted Lindaw stays in peace. So I said, no darkness can stand against us. It is the reason I formed the BloodBrothers so long ago, to make sure that every free person remains free. We push the darkness back at every turn. If there's ever strife or rivalry in Lindaw, you can call upon the BloodBrothers. Cyrus whispers, our Lord always has the ladies in the palm of his swooning every time, of his hand swooning every time. What the fuck, Sa? Noonie, push her off the fucking roof. Emergent says, Gwen is my neighbor, so I keep an eye close, or I keep close eye as well. Said, Miriela, you are more than welcome to come live in Bloodhaven. Miriela says, to stand against the darkness, scoffs, even though they preach the light. She's talking about the Inquisition. She must be. Amarenda says, we wield both muscle and spirit. I said, there are dark things out in our world. Things you cannot see in dreams or nightmares. EOTV says, rolls on the floor. Drama? Now two sisters that have the hots for the void. JK. The fuck? Miriela says, I'll be safe here, but thank you. I prefer the quiet life. It's understandable. Noonie. Her dexterity saved her. Okay, I'm gonna put the proposition before her here. So I said, Gwen, with your sister as your witness, do you wish to take the blood oath and join the Order of the BloodBrothers, to hunt down evil wherever it may be, to purge the darkness from this land and stand with the free people of Gallia? We can make it so this very night, but only if you wish. No, we can help you, protect you, guide you, be there for you in all times. I said the choice remains with you. You must have no reservations. I said, I have extended this to you before, and the offer stands. Everyone who joins makes the choice with their free will. She says, even with this so-called power, I have no control over. And then I said, I've extended this offer before, and the offer stands. Everyone who joins makes the choice with their free will. I said, Gwen, we all have some sort of power. It's the reason for the Hollow Aegis. She is staring Emergent down. Miriela is staring daggers into Emergent. I mean, he's from Bloodhaven, so he's more likely than not a good guy. He's not going to live in the backyard of the BloodBrothers and be some evil thing and not have us know. Like, he's not done anything out of the ordinary. He's just been a good neighbor. A lot of people in Bloodhaven look out for each other, so... Gwendolyn says, I will take that into consideration, Grand Marshal, but I think I have a lot to learn before I become a BloodBrother. Even on the way down here, I just... Am I ready? So I answered to Gwen and I said, everyone is ready at any time. We grow together, and together we can help you grow. Not all are fighters. We have a place for all, or we have a place for everyone in the Order. I said, I push you not. The choice is yours. I only extend the offer. The choice must be yours. EOTB says, well, that could make Void a king. I'm not a king. I am no king, EOTB. Make no mistake, I am no king. I'm a Grand Marshal. I see what you're saying, though. She's a princess, but that's not what's happening. You guys are nuts. It says if you get married and she is the last of her bloodline, aka her sister dies, to all, hail King Void. Yeah, no, not happening. Under zero circumstance. My commitment is to my people. And to my land. She says, thank you for accompanying me on this journey, Grand Marshal. If not for you and the BloodBrothers, I would be dead, and I would never have found my sister. I said, I'm glad to have found her for you. I'm glad she is safe. We shall watch over her from afar. This Grand Marshal is a mighty man. Mary says, I'm glad you have him to protect you. I says, 'tis not just me, the Order of the BloodBrothers are to thank. I am but one man. Mary says, I will send ravens every chance I get. Emergent has not moved an inch. I think he's shitting bricks over there. After Mary stared him down and interrogated him. Gwendolyn says, forgive the Grand Marshal, he is such a humble leader. It's true. What? It's not just me. There's like 50 people here. I'm just one person. I'm just the one who ran in the front. I let out a large sigh. I'm a Grand Marshal, a leader. But without those behind me, I am but one man. She says, you are welcome to stay the night here. Anything I have, you are welcome to, though it is not much. Didn't we bring, like, spirits and stuff? I have cider. I have mead and spirits. Yo, should we all get trashed and swim in the river naked? We're gonna have a spiritual awakening in the backyard? Let's freaking go. I said, I have an idea. Come with me. This is fucking stupid. Open this damn door. Open this damn door. How do I get to the fucking backyard? Where the hell's Gwen? I yell, everyone come down here. We went down the stairs from the front patio. You'll find like stairs. Yeah, that's Eisenborn. Left, yeah, there you go. Oh my god, Noonie just jumped off the roof. On a night as bright as this, with friends as loyal as these, looks at Gwydion. Is it clear? I'm asking you, like, if the coast is clear because you're using your sight to check the area around us. Silent, my lord, no evil afoot. I think it a fine night to relax and be with great people. Gather round. What are the chances? The reason I have this cider is because Moose gave... who was that? It was someone from Lindahl. I have it written down here somewhere. It was Martin from the Lake Hermits. He came by, and Moose gave him a giant fuck-off sword. And he didn't have any inventory space, so he gave me these spirits. How many people are here? Everyone grab a drink and let's cheer to the sisters. There you go, guys. Have some cider. I'm trying to split more stacks. Bear with me. This is that good stuff. This will make it so we don't drown in the river when we go skinny dipping here in a minute. To life, to friendship, to love, and most importantly, to loyalty. Bottoms up, BloodBrothers. Did I say loyalty? Loyalty. And now, Under this moon so bright, I think I might take a swim, smirks. I'm swimming. Watch this. I said, I'm sure you all won't let me swim alone. Nudie! Look at Nudie's body. 'Tis but the flesh wound. Get out of the water, get out of the water. You got no stamina. Look at Gwendolyn's running around, jumping and swimming. Eisenborn stands guard, bow in hand. Eisenborn, I'm gonna get you in the water, Eisenborn. Eisenborn, good man, come here. I said, he says, my lord, and I says, we need not be on guard. Have drink and take swim, my friend. Gwydion said, it is clear. Said Gwen, your sister? She cannot swim? Moon has her what you call it on? She says, I am unsure. I've not seen so much skin all at once in my life. Kasplash. We need ripples in the water where we swim around like in World of Warcraft. My immersion. I do enjoy the moonlight. It's the best time of day. I guess the best time of night is when there's moonlight. Miriela sighs. A brotherhood is a brotherhood. What is she objecting to? What's going on up here? And Miranda knows how to swim. She goes damn straight. I mean, if you think about it, it really is something to celebrate, though. We reunited two sisters, two long-lost sisters. Sure, the circumstances, whatever, but you need to cut loose and enjoy the little things in life. Moon, here's the return of an owl. An owl call, and it's reassured. Oh, and is reassured. I cannot believe the story that has unfolded tonight. And how long was this RP? I'm just gonna say, refreshed. Did she just drink something else, or does she want another drink? I have spirits. I'll give her spirits. I will get her smashed if she wants to. Here you go. Here, have some more, I say, as I drop grape spirits on the ground. I love you, sis. Don't be a stranger. Please come visit. Yeah, Gwendolyn picked it up. BloodBrothers, I think the sun will soon rise. We should use this time to channel back home to Bloodhaven. Whispers to Voidlock. She's had plenty, my lord. Maybe just one more drink. So I said, Mary, we will have one waiting for you in Bloodhaven, smiles. All right, blood brothers, gather round. Say, Gwen, we must go. Are you coming with us? We're gonna channel blood magic out of here. Make a circle. We can. I believe she does. Yeah, I believe she goes to Arstone. I said, Miri, don't be a stranger. I gave her some health tonics. I said, take this. It's a drink, but one that heals. And then I winked at her. I said, blood brothers, we must go. While we can, gather round, let us channel home. Gwen, will you be coming with? Pt10 says, my lord, you're always going to give the wrong idea with the drinks, the fair maidens. And with the winking, you'll never learn. What the fuck? Are you gonna do that to me, Gwendolyn? Stay safe, Mary. So I'll give her the old farewell wave. It says, Emergent and Gwen in the middle, please. Let's make a circle around them. It is through our combined power that we may travel such a distance. Let us channel together to return home to Bloodhaven. All right, everybody hold B. Not B, it's T. I was getting mixed up. Hold T. On the count of 3, 1. After that heal. 2, 3. Now we do our stupid gotta shit myself animation. We all howl at the moon on our way out. Guys, that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys really enjoyed that RP. I had a blast with that. I'm so glad that I didn't end my stream when I did. We found her long-lost sister. We found out a lot of details. Hopefully we can keep all this straight. That's why I have pages and pages of notes. This is not easy to keep up with, but it sure is a lot of fun. I hope you guys really enjoyed this.
In a castle cold and grey, Gwendolyn's heart did stray. Magic flowed through her veins, a whispered wind sang her name. In the forest green and wild, she roamed free like a child. Nature bent to her will, peace and power she instilled. Oh, Gwendolyn the fair, with flowers in her hair, nature's made so true, a world seen through her hue. Rivers danced at her command, mountains bowed to her hand. Animals gathered near, singing songs pure and clear. By moonlight she would weave spell so none would grieve. Ancient spirits she called, her enchantments would enthrall.